Hey everyone, today we are building a Power Automate flow that reads incoming IT support emails and responds with helpful and maybe cheeky replies, like reminding people to try turning it off and on again. Alright, so let's begin. We click on create and here we will select automated cloud flow. Let's give it a good name, Smart IT Auto Replies. For the trigger, we will select when a new email arrives. And for now, I will just select Outlook.com instead of Outlook 365. Once these accounts are deprecated, you would have to switch to Outlook 365. But for now, let's use this for testing. Click on Create. Right, so we'll look at the whole inbox, which is fine. In advanced options, you can add more information here. We're just gonna leave everything as default. Click on New Step. Also, you might have to connect your Outlook.com here. Since I already have this connection made, it has picked up automatically. You can double check by opening this folder icon to see if this has picked up the correct email ID, and I can see the relevant folder, so P auto, so I know that this is the correct email ID it has picked. For our second operation, we will type initialize a variable, and here we will say the variable name should be issue type. The type will be string. The initial value, we are just going to leave this as default or blank. Let's add a new step, and in this step we will set the value of this variable which we just created. So we'll say set variable, and we'll say set variable again. So in name column, click on drop down and you will see the variable you just created above, issue type. For the value portion, we will type this formula here. Let me paste this inside of expression, and then I will explain this in a notepad. Right, so we are using a nested if statement. So it's checking that if the email body contains internet keyword, then it will select internet. So the value of the variable type will be internet. If the email body contains printer, keyword printer, then it will select printer. If the email body says slow, or let's say someone says my internet is slow or my PC is slow, because if you say my internet is slow, it might pick up this one. Or if you say if my PC is slow, it will pick up this option and it will set a value of variable equals to slow. And the last option we have is default. So if nothing else works, then we have the default value. Click on new step, and now we will add the switch statement. So type switch. Switch basically checks the scenario, so whatever value it finds, it will follow that path. Say switch, and switch basically works on case. So on will be issue type, because we want to check this the issue type. And now if the issue type value equals to first value as internet, so let's type that scenario out. And then we have to send an email, so let's select outlook.com and we say send an email, and from we will select the dynamic content. You want to reply to the original email, so we'll select from here. So this is going to be the email ID of the sender. Subject will say RE for reply, and then we will select the original subject. For the body portion, I'm going to use some pre-made email body I already have, so let me paste this. So it says hi there, it looks like you're having internet issues, please try starting your router and check if connection improves. All right, so let's add another case here. So second was printer, so type printer here, and we will do the same thing here. We will select Outlook, and then we will select send an email just like before, and we will do the same thing. So I'm just going to do this quickly. And for our default case, let's add an email. So if the keyword does not match any of three cases, then this is the route it will follow. So we'll do the same thing. We'll say Outlook outlook.com, send an email, and the same thing. So we select from our subject, and then we will type a generic email in code view. So press this for code view, replace this with the line I already have here. Great. Let me collapse this, let me click on save, and I guess now time to test this. So let me open my other email and send a test email to this email ID. Right, so let's type a new message here, and we'll send this to datacorner@outlook.com. Subject could be anything, as the Power Automate we create does not really look at the subjects, so we can just say test, and here we'll say internet issue, please investigate ASAP. Let's click on send, click on test here, manually send an email. Hopefully this should cache the same email which we're sending. It doesn't really take a long time, so let's see. Should be done shortly. And it says your flow ran successfully. So if we look here and refresh this, we should get an email, and you can see the subject was test, which we sent, and it says hi there, it looks like you're having internet issues, please try starting a router and check if connection improves. Right, this is great. Now let's test the other scenario. Right, so let's look at what values were saved. So first our variable was initialized, then our variable value was set. Since the email body contained internet issue, so it selected internet variable value, and then it followed this case where we selected case equals internet, and it did not go to case 2, 3 or default, as you can see the cross marks here. Alright, so let's test another, and we can simply just keep it at this page because this flow is already turned on. So let's just send another email, printer issue, hello, printer is not printing, help. Click on send, and hopefully this should pick up soon. So once it picks up, it should add it here in the 28-day run history. Rice is running, it should be done shortly. It seems like it has been done. So let's look at our inbox, refresh it. Should be receiving an email soon. Right, so we have the email, it says RE printer issue, and it says hi, make sure the printer is powered on and properly connected. So this is the generic email reply which we added there, and you can see, and there you go, you just built a mini AI help desk. Next step, add more keywords, maybe connect it to a ticketing system. If this was helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Data Corner for more Power Automate tips, and drop your IT jokes or flow ideas in the comments. Till next time, happy coding.